Hi there, Dave with Crandall Office, and we know one of the most important things you need to choose when building out your chair is which upholstery option is right for you. We've done some videos outlining each of these individual fabrics, and now we're doing some comparison videos on how these various fabrics are the same or different from each other so that you can make the right choice for you. Today we're taking a look at Bioknit and Bioknit Diamond. So without further ado, let's fight! All right, so let's jump right in and take a look at where these are similar. And first thing we're going to notice is these are both knitted materials made of the same yarn, which is of course going to be our Bioknit material. So a couple of things about that. So it is 100% polyester, biodegradable, bleach cleanable. There's a lot of things that we absolutely love about this material. The other nice part about that is that these two materials are going to color match. And so beyond that, when we look at stretch, both of these materials are going to have quite a bit of good stretch to them because they are a knitted material. You can just see how much this moves as I'm looking at the Bioknit here, and as we take a look at the Bioknit Diamond, you're going to have a similar amount of stretch to it. You can see these are really going to move with you and really provide a lot of comfort on when you put that onto the pad. It's going to just move with you, which is one of the things we really love about a knitted material. The next thing they're going to be very similar on is breathability, and as you can see, you can kind of see through both of these materials. Due to their knitted construction and a little bit thicker construction, we're going to have a ton of breathability in both of these materials. So again, just a quick overview. These are both made of the same material. They're both knitted. They both have a similar stretch and a similar breathability. All right, so now let's take a look at where these materials are different from one another, starting with the durability ratings. So as we know with Bioknit, Bioknit's rated at 250,000 double rubs, which is one of our most highly rated upholstery materials and ties for the highest rated with Open House on our most highly durable fabric material. The Bioknit Diamond is going to come in at 170,000 double rubs, which is slightly lower than the 250,000 of Bioknit, but still both of these, and I've said it 100 times before, but to be rated at commercial grade, you need 15,000, heavy duty commercial grade, 30,000. So these are so far and away above those ratings that we're really not concerned about durability on either of these. Both are going to be highly rated, but there is a slight difference between these two there. All right, next let's take a look at where the biggest difference is going to be between these two materials, and that is going to be in the look and the feel. We'll start with feel because that's the most similar. Both are going to have a very soft hand feel to them. They have a pretty similar feel. There's a little bit more texture to the Bioknit Diamond, but where the Bioknit Diamond really differs and really shines is in that three-dimensional quilted feel that comes along with this material. It's a really unique construction that allows us to make this. Again, if you watched that previous video on what we outlined this, we really designed this to be as close to a quilted product as possible, and we really feel like we achieved that. So it really comes and goes a lot. It really does kind of feel like a quilt that's draped over the chair without sacrificing any of that softness, durability, any of that. Whereas this is going to be a much smoother feel, very soft hand feel, but much smoother than this because it doesn't come and go so much. So really you're going to notice a little bit of a difference between how those two feel. The next thing we're going to look at is obviously the look. This has got a ton of dimension to it. It's knitted with two different colors of yarn to give that three-dimensional nature and give these kind of simulated stitching patterns. It's not a stitch, but it does look like one, and it really adds to that look. You can just see how unique this Bioknit Diamond material is. Probably one of the more unique materials that we'll look at in total, and we absolutely love it. It's become my new favorite. I love that quilted feel. It just feels, it changes how the chair looks, but it also changes how the chair feels. This is going to be a much more smooth appearance, smooth feel, still been our default and is a included product and become our new standard for a reason because it's an awesome material. It also holds that durability rating. So yeah, between these two, really you kind of pick and choose. That's going to be the primary deciding factor though that you need to make a choice on, in my opinion, is if you want that look and feel of the Diamond or if you want that smooth feel of the Bioknit. All right, so the final area these are going to differ from one another is going to be in price and as well as in available colors. So the Bioknit Standard is going to be included in the pricing for all of our chairs, whereas the Bioknit Diamond is going to be a $25 upcharge. Beyond that, we have 12 colors available in standard Bioknit, and then we have 9 different selections in the Bioknit Diamond. We're shooting this in February of 2025, so that might change. We are always trying to look and add new colors, and Bioknit Diamond gives us a ton of flexibility to change things around with 2 different colors to choose from. So that might change in the future, but that's where we sit currently today. All right, so let's do a final wrap up here and kind of give advantage points to one or the other in our different categories, starting with durability. Durability, the check mark's gonna go to Bioknit at 250,000 double rubs versus 170,000. Again, 170,000 is a great rating, but it's not 250. Bioknit gets the check mark there. From a breathability standpoint, both of these fabrics are very, very breathable. We're gonna give them both check marks here. They're both knitted fabrics that excel in breathability. I don't think one is better than the other. They're both great. From a softness standpoint, we've got these both rated at a very similar hand feel from softness standpoint, but I'm gonna give the edge to Bioknit Diamond in this category just because of how it feels with that quilted feel. It really kind of stands out from that aspect, and I think it adds a new dimension beyond just the standard hand feel. From a stretch standpoint, they're both gonna have a very similar stretch, so we're gonna give them both check marks there. Price standpoint, we're gonna give the price check mark to Bioknit because it's an included price, whereas the Diamond is a little bit of an upcharge at $25. And last, we're gonna give the final check mark to Bioknit in that it has 12 different colors available versus 9 in the Bioknit Diamond. So again, there is probably more check marks on the Bioknit side from a statistical standpoint on paper. That said, the Diamond just gives a new dimension, both from a look and a feel standpoint, that really kind of give it, in my opinion, the edge between the two. But man, they're both great materials. We love them both. That's why Bioknit's our standard, and that's why we made and introduced Bioknit Diamond. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video on comparing Bioknit and Bioknit Diamond. If you found this video helpful, please click the like and subscribe buttons below. It really helps us out. And as always, if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to us at our website, crandalloffice.com, our Facebook page, or anywhere else you can reach us. We're always here to help. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Taking a look at the first things first. They're knitted in the same factory, same material, biodegradable polyester. I went too far, but I was on the right track. So you can look at how various different similar fabrics are the same and different from each other. Today we're looking, dang. All right, so let's jump right in and take a look at where these fabrics are similar. And first, what am I doing here?